Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dylan. This is Tanya.
Hi.
We're getting into Friends Reunion, ladies and gentlemen. Friends Reunion. Now, we have just finished watching, I think it's about 2 weeks ago we watched the last one. Almost 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Well,
It'd be almost 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Let's just say that we enjoyed it. We did enjoy it. I think my mind's made up with an 8 out of 10 for the TV series in total, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Tanya, of course, is going to give 10 out of 10 because she has her bias glasses on because it's her favorite TV series.
I don't have my.
But I think
it's
I'm going
one
to
of
give
my.
it 8 out
It's
of
not
10.
my favorite. It's one of my favorite.
Well, one of your favorite,
Yes.
besides Detective Conan.
And I give it a 9 out of 10.
Oh, you give it a 9.
You know, I'm very hard to give a 10 to things. I don't give 10s for granted. I don't give 10s because I like things. Yeah.
She's having a shot at me, by the way. That's all I was having.
Yeah, because he gives 10s at. He watches 15 movies and gives 10 movies 10s. No.
No.
Yes.
No. The people that request the movies request movies that people may not have heard before or only a few people. Then you watch the movie and you're like, okay, the acting is sensational. It's a drama, and as a drama, it's magnificent. Okay? I give things ratings on their genres. I don't give... So if I'm watching a comedy, a straight comedy, I don't say, this is a ridiculous film. No, I judge it by its comedy value.
I judge it for its value, but I've been asleep for 20 minutes in the movie.
Hey, it was only a couple of times that I was asleep inside of a movie, alright?
And I still give it a 10 because the acting was magnificent. It put me to sleep, but the acting and everything was magnificent. So 10 out of 10. That's Dylan.
Shots fired, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
Dylan. I'm not like that.
If you're on Patreon, you could see us sleep sometimes for 5 seconds or even a second in a movie.
I edit them, I know.
Because like the song will be appearing of a movie or something like that. It'll be a slight break and then I'd be nodding off.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's very difficult. Very, very difficult for me to give a 10 to something. If I give a 10 to something, it's because it's just, woo, out of the world. It's 9.5s, okay,
Harsh
but
critic.
10s?
Harsh critic.
Yeah, I'm harsh.
Very harsh.
Yep.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into Friends Reunion. This is 99 minutes. Episode 1, season 1.
What?
It actually says season 1, episode 1.
Okay, it's fine. Let's watch it again.
Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Let's go. Come on. Since the finale, the 6 cast members have been in a room altogether only once. Until today.
So I guess this is it.
I guess so.
Do I have to go to the new house right away, or do you have some time?
Cry again. Go on, Tan.
No.
Cry again.
No. I'm trying not to.
Never seen this stuff before, have you?
No. When it came out, it's when we started watching it together.
That's right. Yeah.
And I was waiting for you. Yeah. I haven't watched a reunion.
Sure. We got some time. Okay, should we get some coffee?
Where?
To think those babies are probably grown-ass adults now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's so cool.
Great transition.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's going to be so weird seeing them old as hell.
Oh, look. That's Joey's room.
There's a lot of things happening in Joey's room, that's for sure.
That's awesome.
Wow. Wow. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at that.
Wait a sec. Was there something there?
Man.
You know, I've never seen the setup of Friends before. That's so cool.
Oh, there's actually a room after the room. So this room here was Rachel's room.
Yeah.
So there's a room before you enter her room, huh?
Yeah, it's right. No, but there's not even her room there. It's
It's
like,
supposed to be.
it's like they haven't, because I suppose they've rebuilt these 17 years after.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's where Rachel's room's supposed to be.
Oh, man.
The couch.
So many different episodes are like, you know, Lisa playing guitar up there, Jen and I, our first kiss, the pilot opening the umbrella. I mean, come on. Where is everyone? I want to see everyone.
Oh my God.
Smelly cat, smelly cat.
This is all I care about.
Ooh, you smell good too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at that.
Wasn't there a decision to lose
Yes,
this?
I thought this was gone.
That's what I was
This here in
thinking. What the hell was
beginning,
that?
and It got in the way.
It got in the way, as it's probably getting in the way now.
I don't know.
Oh,
Sometimes it's a choice.
there we go.
Sometimes it's a choice.
How crazy is this? I hear someone.
She's starting to cry.
Rochelle.
Amazing. Oh, hi. Right, well, where's the tissue box?
Hey, you doing?
What are you guys doing here?
Waiting for you.
Oh, you. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Look at this.
Remember when we all used to fit through that door?
I got chills.
It's so weird. Walk that way, buddy.
Look at this. Does Courtney still have her lines written on the
Do you know
table?
what
I saw it. I was like, what is this? She goes, well, don't mind your business. Before we shot that night, I erased it all. He got so mad at me.
There was always a script in the sink.
That was Courtney's script.
Good for her.
CC!
Did you cry too?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Oh.
Oh, I know it's worse than you imagine.
You.
Oh, you do smell good, Court.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Don't you find that weird? That everyone keeps on saying, "Oh, you smell good."
Why?
I don't know. I just find that weird. I never go up to someone and say, "Oh, and you smell good."
Because you probably don't go around people that smell good. Exactly. I was saying because of me.
You wrote it on the table, and then and I didn't know that that's what you did. So when you weren't looking, I erased it before we shot it. You got so mad at me.
Why would you erase it?
Just to get you.
I had so much of my dialogue within these apples. Sometimes, yeah, I have memory issues.
Here he is.
Matthew Perry's here.
Maddie! Could you be any later?
Could you be any later?
All of this.
This is crazy. Does it seem smaller to anyone else?
That feels the same to me.
Was it always purple, that wall?
Yes.
Yeah, you've gone crazy.
I mean, this is incredible.
The original cookie jar is at Lisa Kudrow's house.
I took a neon coffee mug.
I have the original ball from the foosball table.
Should have taken the whole table.
Smashed it. Remember, by the end, it got smashed.
I need to watch this series.
But I have the original
Okay.
ball.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's be honest, none of you had other plans.
Have fun, pal.
Okay, here we go. This is gonna be fun.
Stage for the first time in years. Please welcome Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, David Schwimmer, Matthew Perry, and Matt LeBlanc, the cast of Friends. Cast of Friends, everybody! Take a seat. Look at this.
Hello.
I cannot tell you how incredible it is to be here with all of you shooting now in front of the iconic fountain. It is, however, noisy.
Yes.
Watch this for power. Done. Okay.
Super proud.
I know.
You still got it.
This has been an emotional day for all of you. How are you feeling to be together, the six of you?
Fantastic and exciting. Really just sort of slipped right back, right as we usually do.
David, how have you found this time?
Really emotional, really fun, actually. I think we all just fell right into our same old kind of joking around, like we're a family.
You stay in touch.
So anytime you text or call someone, they're going to pick up.
Matthew, who doesn't pick up?
I don't hear from anyone.
I'm not saying anything, but there's some honesty behind
To
that.
give you some stats. You made 236 episodes. It aired in over 220 territories. Friends was TV's #1 comedy for 6 straight seasons, averaging 25 million viewers a week. 52 million people watched the finale. The show has been watched over 100 billion times across all platforms. Tonight, creators of the show are here tonight, sat in the audience. Adam Kaufman, David Crane, Kevin Bright created the show.
I'm the executive producer and sometimes director of Friends, and my name is Kevin Bright.
Co-creator, executive producer, and writer Marta Kaufman.
The co-creator and executive producer of Friends, I'm David Crane.
There we were in our 20s in New York trying to make a living and find love.
And we thought that could be a show.
We drew on relatives of ours and friends of ours. We named Chandler after a friend of mine. We definitely pulled from our lives.
I didn't know that.
That's awesome.
That's very interesting. Very interesting.
It's not like there's a lead and they have friends. We're following all of their stories equally, which we felt like we hadn't seen before. It's about that time in your life when your friends are your family.
When did you not?
Only
When
in the
did
reunion.
anyone?
Oh, the beam is back.
That's the first thing everyone says.
Memories
The
just
beam.
flash, like jokes coming out of the bathroom, just like stupid things that you would do. Oh.
Did you go next door?
I have not.
Come on. The chairs are here. Oh, hell.
These, I think, can be operated by just one person. Back then, we had 3 per camera. It's a huge crew. The choreography was incredible.
That's the old chairs too.
Where we never got out of the chairs?
Yeah.
Pizza's on the way. I told you we wouldn't have to get up.
After the table draft, you came to me and you go, it's so stupid. I was like, yeah, but that's the brilliant. And then we had a blast.
What if we have to pee? I'll cancel the sodas.
Oh, they're sitting in their chairs. Are they really?
This is great.
Schwimmer, the episode where you guys were throwing a ball.
I don't remember that.
It was like a Nerf ball. Remember the one where you guys were throwing a ball back and forth and you couldn't drop the ball?
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Well, everybody ended up getting in on it. Schwimmer was in on it.
No memory.
Can we get something to eat? Or,
No memory.
It was, it was literally those two for the majority of... Okay.
They started it. I can't remember.
This is how old we are. This is what laptop...
It's so heavy.
That's funny.
Let's go look at the dress.
Jennifer's forever.
Hardwood floors.
You guys ate lunch together every day.
Yeah, we did.
First couple of years, like we ate every meal together, even on the weekend.
It all seems small to me, the whole stage.
Well, though, because we haven't grown.
It's because you've gotten bigger, mate. That's why.
Shut up.
Let's talk about favorite episode.
I love the Thanksgiving ones, but I loved when we lost the apartment. The quiz,
yeah.
the one with that quiz was really fun and really devastating.
I just can't believe that you think that you and Chandler know me and Rachel better than we know you.
What is Monica's biggest pet peeve?
Animals dressed as humans.
That's correct. What name appears on the address label?
Chandler Bing! No!
Miss Chenander Ball.
We win.
Okay.
They have to get rid of the rooster. Ooh, that's interesting.
We win. We get your apartment.
What is Chandler Bing's job?
It's monster! That's not even a
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Each team will answer a set of trivia questions. Fears and pet peeves, ancient history, literature. It's all relative to see who goes first.
Okay.
Okay, somebody call it this time.
Heads!
Oh, it's tails, and the boys go first. Ancient history. Rachel wrote Ross a letter. How many pages was that letter? 18 pages!
Front to
18
back.
pages.
Front to back.
This is the letter.
But who gets the points for that?
It's all relative.
All right.
Yes.
Ladies, can you name this voice?
That's my monkey.
Oh, Mr. Winkle, Hinkle. Wait, do it one more time.
It's the old guy with Heckles.
Rickles.
Heckles.
I know it.
That's not your turn.
Mystery voice, please reveal himself.
Oh, look at him.
It's Larry Hankin back as Mr. Heckle.
All over your cat and a waffle.
How is he still alive?
Gentlemen, thank you. According to Monica, how many erogenous zones are there on the female body?
7.
Courtney, is that correct?
That's correct.
I'm going to need a little help with this question. Larry, Barbershop Quartet famously delivered a message to Rachel from Ross, but can you complete the lyrics?
Oops.
Congratulations on your first week at your brand new job. You know who will be there to support you. Your one and only boyfriend.
Something's Ross. Boyfriend? It's
Yeah.
Ross? You're and now they boyfriend.
Gentlemen,
It's great to have a boyfriend.
It's nice to have a
Nice.
loyal, loving boyfriend. boyfriend, Ross. Ross!
Thanks, guys.
I think Friends has this magic because each character is so distinct.
Oh yeah, that's right. The sister.
Who's missing?
Hi, is Rachel here? I'm her sister. And my agent called me and said, do you want to play Rachel Green's sister? And so I was like, have I won the lottery?
Which sister is this? Is this the spoiled one or the one that bit her?
Daddy, cut me off.
Never mind, I got it.
Okay, so one of the most exciting things was Joey walks in and he goes,
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
and it was his iconic line, and I was so excited to watch a famous character say his famous line. Come on.
It's Phoebe. We can talk to Phoebe.
Each one of them is a leading character, but together you get this great repartee, all the actors at the top of their game, and great chemistry.
Wait, we swore we'd never tell.
You have to get it out. It's eating me alive.
They were funny, they were engaging, but they also worked so well together. There was a real sense of love for each other.
Monica
Bigger, louder.
got stung by a jellyfish.
I got stung. I couldn't stand. I couldn't walk.
We didn't think we could make it.
It wasn't too much pain.
I was tired from digging the huge hole.
And then Joey remembered something. I'd seen this thing on the Discovery Channel.
I saw that. You peed on yourself?
I tried, but I couldn't.
That's right, I stepped up. She's my friend and she needed help. I had to, I'd pee on any one of you.
Only, I couldn't. I wanted to help, but there was just too much pressure, so I turned to Chandler.
Joey kept screaming at me, do it, do it, do it now. Sometimes late at night, I can still hear the screaming.
That's because sometimes I just do it through the wall to freak you out.
And see. I know, remember the first table read ever? That's the first time I laid eyes on any of you.
Remember what you wore.
That's unbelievable.
Do you remember what Courtney and you wore? A white, lacy, hippie-ish
Oh, I was trying to be
blouse.
Phoebe.
You were being Phoebe. Courtney had a pink baby doll tee from Fred Siegel with a white trim.
I just remember that's when we all met.
Remember what I was wearing?
But I do remember you the first person I saw. And I was like, oh, okay. That's why I've been losing out on all these roles over these years. This is the hunk. And of course, he's Joey. And then hearing all of you for the first time.
That's what I remember.
I just thought everyone was so perfectly cast.
Casting the show was really hard.
We saw approximately a gazillion people.
There were so many different scenarios where it wasn't going to be these 6 people. It would have been such a different show. We had seen David for another role for a pilot we'd done the year before.
His hangdog expression stuck with us. So when we started doing Ross, that was in our minds.
David has quit television. He's had a miserable experience doing another show, moved back to Chicago to just do theater. And we had to beg him, who wrote this for you?
I believe we sent him gift baskets.
So we just sent him the script, assured him that whatever his past experience was, this was going to be different. He came on board. We saw a bunch of women who read Phoebe, and it was nothing. Meanwhile, my husband Jeffrey was writing and producing on Mad About You. He said, Phoebe's right here, playing Ursula, the waitress.
Oh, so I didn't know that.
Got it right here.
Great, okay, right.
You could see a lot of the beginnings of Phoebe there. Phoebe was a much more positive image.
Lisa was someone who came in and nailed the audition. She elevated the material. Matt LeBlanc, if I remember correctly, had like $11 in his pocket when he auditioned.
We saw a lot of guys who they weren't funny. And Matt came in, and suddenly on him, the lines felt funny.
He'd done another show, but he hadn't done an awful lot.
So Matt went right down to the wire, auditioned at the network at NBC with another actor, and he killed it, and he got the part as Joey. The funny thing about it is the other actor ended up in the show, in the one with the Minaj playing fake Joey, ironically.
How are you doing?
That's awesome.
No! How you doing? Damn it, Carl. Go wait in the hall.
That's awesome.
About the audition process.
I think it was on the final callback. I had gone with a friend of mine to run lines. He said, so the show's about friends, then we should go out drinking. I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. I woke up in the middle of the night at his apartment and had to go to the bathroom, and I got up too fast, kind of blacked out, fell face first into the toilet, and a huge, chunk of meat came off my nose. Looking in the mirror, I was like, oh my God, I have to go in for the big callback. And Marta Kaufman said, what happened to your face? I told the truth and got the job, so...
Look at that.
Right? That's what happened.
And David, what was it about Friends that attracted you to it?
Martin and David made it clear to me that they had written the role of Ross with my voice in mind. Oh, it's a bug! It's a bug!
Is it gone?
No, it's right there!
Oh, that's Is it gone?
The important thing is that we dealt with it well.
You even reacted to that like Phoebe.
Yeah.
That was much more entertaining than my story.
Now, what was the story about?
We were having a tough time finding Monica, and we really saw Courtney as kind of a Rachel.
We met with Courtney Cox, and she explained to us why she didn't think she was a Rachel. She herself was more of a Monica. Courtney brought this incredible joy to the character.
She'd been in the Bruce Springsteen video and with Michael J. Fox and Lee Ties.
Enough so that it made it the Courtney Cox show. We didn't want stars. Courtney brought to it made Monica so much richer than what we had originally intended.
Interesting.
I thought Chandler was going to be the easiest part to cast. He's got like actual real jokes. Thought, here we go, this is going to be great. We saw actor after actor, and it wasn't funny.
We had worked with Matthew Perry on Dream On. When Matthew reads that dialogue, it comes alive. We knew there was a character there, and that this was the only guy to play it.
It was just, he had already signed on for another sitcom.
It was about luggage handlers in the future at LAX.
Oh, dorky.
Insane.
Enjoy Los Angeles.
Sounded odd.
By the way, Griffith Park has the best picnic areas. Our most insignificant.
And someone from Warner Brothers actually was at the taping of 2194 and thought, this show is never going. Put him in Friends. We'll be okay. Suddenly, it was like, there's our Chandler.
And I just won $1 million.
He spins the lines in a way that they're his. There's so many comedy skills there.
Rachel was the hardest part to cast.
She could be a really unlikable character.
He said it, guys. He said it, and he created it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. He said it. He literally said it. And that was his intentions.
Self-involved, spoiled, in the wrong hands, you don't like Rachel.
Oh! 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 Oh my God!
What does Tad tell him?
Finally! Finally! There's someone out there that agrees with me. Oh my God!
That in the wrong hand.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
And lots of women who come in wearing actual wedding dresses. You didn't really fall in love, and you needed to because you needed to feel what Ross was feeling. And then Jennifer came in.
Jennifer had a similar problem to Matthew. He'd already signed on to a show called Muddling Through.
Gonna eat that steak or argue with it?
This here steak was supposed to be rare.
How often do we have steak on the menu?
Hardly ever.
So what you have there is a rare steak.
And they had already shot 6 episodes of this show, so it was a little bit more than just a pilot.
We took this big risk to cast her.
We even shot probably 3 episodes of Friends. If CBS had picked it up, we would have had to reshoot the first 3 episodes of Friends.
Wow.
Jennifer had
That's
this
crazy.
warmth and sincerity and genuineness about her. She just made you feel okay about everything else that Rachel was that you might have passed judgment on.
Oh, I was kind of hoping that wouldn't be an issue.
I mean, Jen, what were your first impressions of the rest of the cast?
I had a graveyard of failed pilots. I'd done a pilot a year, and I thought that's what you do. You do a pilot a year, and you have some cash, and then you go on to another pilot. I remember sitting with these 5 other people. I have to do this. I actually, with tail between my legs, to the producer of the show I was on, and I said, please, release me from this show. Nothing against your show. I just love these people, and I am having so much fun. He said, I saw that show. That show's not going to make you a star. This show is going to make you a star. And enough said.
Well, he's here tonight. That producer's here tonight.
I was going to say, there's going to be fireworks right now. Oh.
It's all relative.
While in Las Vegas, Joey finds his identical hand twin.
When you leave now, I will chop off my hand and give it to you.
From this lineup,
Oh my god.
please identify Joey's hand twin.
Number 2. He's white. He's white. He's very white. 2.
2.
I think it's 2.
Yeah.
Thomas Lennon, everybody. Ladies, you're up.
Pet peeves.
There's a message on the answering machine.
Ooh.
Can you find the
Oh.
voice? Matt, can you hit that button?
Hey guys, I'm finally retiring from ophthalmology.
Richard.
I'd love for all of you to come to my retirement party next week.
Tom Selleck. God, I didn't say that.
Mystery voice, please make himself known.
Happy.
There he is.
Richard.
Richard.
Tom Selleck, everybody. Tom, you have a bonus question.
Monica famously chose Chandler over Richard. What did Chandler do for a living?
A transporter.
No, that's what we lost the apartment over.
Richard's poster.
Sponsor's not right.
That's what I said. That's not even a word, and then we lost.
Here's the answer. Nobody knows, really. Yeah, that is the answer.
I think that should go to the girls then.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
We said nobody knows.
And the girls are the winners.
Obviously, the show came out, and immediately the world was starting to change.
When we came back for second season, it was a completely different ballgame.
People were starting to say, hey, and you were scared. And what do you want? And at first it's very...
Going up on the street, someone just comes up to you, hey! And you're like,
No one really prepares you for what that's going to be like.
I remember one time, I don't remember what day of the week, it doesn't matter.
It was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, that part I know. But it was, I happened to have the news on. They had the screen split into 6 boxes, and it was an aerial shot live of each of our houses. And I could hear the helicopter from my house. And I'm looking close. Their roof is a mess. So when the helicopter flew away, I got the ladder out and went up on the roof. I got some leaks up there. I had to call the roofer and have him come over and fix it.
That's funny.
No one was going through what we were going through except the other 5.
There's no shoulders outside of this group to sort of go. I think it kind of imprinted in our neural pathways, this sort of like, we are actually family.
Family couldn't relate, our friends, our closest friends couldn't relate. They were there for us. Only other people who really knew what it was like were the other 5.
We were doing a show, and we were working really hard. But it wasn't until I was walking through the airport, they were on every magazine.
Hello.
This is crazy.
The theme song became a hit on the radio. When I heard that on my car one day, that was like, wow, this is not your average television show.
They're on the cover of Rolling Stone.
I kid you not, on the radio, I had never heard this song ever. Yeah, I kid you not, guys. We were in Spain. We started reacting to this, and like, I kid you guys not, we got to the second season halfway, and we heard it in the on the radio in Spain.
Yeah, that's right.
Somehow entered the zeitgeist. I don't know when that happened.
Jennifer's gorgeous. It just suits her very well. It's spectacular.
I was dropping my kids off, and my rabbi stopped me and asked me about Ross and Rachel and when they were going to get together. That's going to happen.
A rabbi.
Suddenly, there are thousands of people gathered.
Like the Beatles were there, and they're screaming and yelling and behind barricades. It was crazy.
We were in 18 different languages.
全部で確か1兆7000億の en el segundo piso de la Biblioteca Pública de Nueva York.
Mais qu'est-ce que tu faisais dans une bibliothèque?
Basically, any place I went, they knew what Friends was.
My mom bought me the DVDs of the whole series when I was in elementary
BTS.
school. Friends really had a big hand in teaching me English. The show really taught me the things about life and true friendship.
That's awesome.
Could I be wearing any more clothes? It's my eyes.
Pivot! Pivot!
Shut up! Shut up! Steady, guys. What are they feeding you?
We became fans of Friends when we were on the first year in college. Friends was a way to boost our morale and boost our confidence and be able to make new friends, especially ladies.
Yeah, baby.
My most favorite episode on Friends. Monica asked Chandler to marry him. I knew that is the way I wanted to ask my soulmate. That's exactly what I did.
I'm a single mom, so watching that episode got me thinking that I can also take charge of my own relationship.
A year ago, when my father got diagnosed with a terminal disease called MND,
I was battling depression. I was at a very dark place. I wouldn't go out. I wouldn't eat.
what began next was a battle for me. I remember myself locking up in a room. I even had suicidal thoughts.
I was a gay man who wanted to have hair like Jennifer Aniston. How lonely I sometimes felt.
Friends was what I came home to. They were my friends. Since I didn't really have any, I can't.
It became a reason for me to wake up every day. I felt I had friends around.
If you are staring at a screen which is playing Friends, you're gonna laugh.
Like every Chandler, I found my Monica.
When they sleep, they should relax knowing that they have saved more lives. Even if they don't know them, I am one.
And for those who don't like the show, just...
I think you're like Joey, 100%. You just walk into my room with these jokes that don't make sense. Yeah, I think you're Joey with a hint of Phoebe.
Realize what like this true addiction.
That was my proudest moment when I got her hooked on it, and I was like, mission accomplished.
You know, Friends brought friends together.
Oh, this episode.
Friends is the routine. Ross and Monica want to perform their favorite dance.
I know what'll get us up on a platform. The routine.
The routine.
Throughout tonight, we're going to take questions from the audience. Has anybody got a question?
Friends was obviously amazing for all of you, but was there anything that you didn't like?
The monkey.
And the monkey.
Oh, the monkey.
Not Marcel.
Poor Marcel.
Scared me. I loved the monkey.
David was not a fan.
Yeah, because you didn't have to touch it.
She did. She did.
I love animals. I love primates. I am an animal lover. Here was my problem. The monkey, obviously, it was trained. And we would all have choreographed like bits kind of timed out, and it would get messed up because the monkey didn't do its job right. We'd have to go again because the monkey didn't get it right.
It's so angry still.
So where we're about to do something really funny, but the monkey didn't hit its mark, so we have to start again.
I would like you to be more serious about that.
That combined, so you didn't have to deal with it. So when that monkey was resting, it would sit on my shoulder. The trainer would come up and give the monkey live grubs to eat. So the monkey would take some grubs, like break them in half, these squirming live grubs, they'd eat it, and then they'd just go like that. So I'd have monkey grubby hands all over. It was time for Marcel to off. I gotta say.
I mean, that's...
He's still angry about it.
Yeah, he's still angry. But that's funny because in the show, it's like he had a bit where he was sad Marcel was leaving her. No, he was actually happy that the monkey was get off. All right. All right, what's just happened here? For God's sakes.
I think we've got another question. There's a couple here in the audience here.
Yes, I do.
Aww.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. and Mrs. Geller. Christine and Elliot Gould. What do you remember about that time?
They were awfully nice to us.
Very down to earth.
We loved it because they loved us. One day we came to work and they said, the parents are here. We really did feel like their parents. In fact, we used to worry about them quite a lot. And Elliot said to me, we're behaving like we're really their parents. We really did feel we were.
Love you. That's incredibly sweet. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
I'm most like Monica. I'm a clean freak. I travel a lot. I'm always in hotels. I'm missing the kids when I'm missing the family. I'm friends because it makes me smile. Favorite episode, we're all getting ready in the apartment. Ross is hurrying everyone up because he has a huge speech to make.
Why aren't you guys dressed? We have a half hour.
When Chandler goes to the toilet, Joey sits in Chandler's chair, comes back, and it all escalates.
Near my seat. I was sitting there.
But then you left.
It's not like I went to Spain.
Joey eventually gives up his seat, but he takes the cushions with him.
The cushions are the essence of the chair.
I'm taking the essence.
It's one of those episodes that when I'm feeling a little bit low, makes me smile to almost the point of crying.
Hide my clothes? I'm wearing everything you own. Look at me. I'm Chandler. Could I be wearing any more clothes? Maybe if I wasn't going commando.
It's the first episode we ever did that's shot in real time, like a play.
I better not do any, I don't know, lunges.
So
some of that, you had to do shows that weren't going to cost a fortune without building new sets. So how do you make story where you put everybody in one room?
What were you doing when your arm came out of the socket, or shoulder?
That was one of the best episodes we ever did.
I remember. There were firemen in the episode.
No,
I'm
they
sorry.
showed up.
This fire department came in to help Joey. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead and announce that again.
Chandler and Joey have been fighting over this chair. Joey runs and jumps into the chair.
We shot it 3 times and it went perfectly. Lord knows why we had to shoot it a 4th time.
And I went just to jump over the coffee table and somehow tripped. My shoulder came out of the socket.
I don't want to skate. I don't want to see pain.
It doesn't look like anything.
Oh.
Happened right there?
Yeah.
Did it already happen?
Yeah. Shit.
No, it's the other arm.
No, it's going down too far.
Just a moment, please.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Jesus.
The paramedics and whatever, and they've got to take him to the hospital. Happened to be on the one episode where it's just the 6 of them, they're all in it, and...
I do remember how it was, the sling was written into the show.
See, Joe, that's why your parents told you not to jump on the bed.
So we had to put that. We waited until he was okay again to film the ending of the one where no one was ready. What started out to be the simplest Friends episode ended up taking the longest amount of time to shoot.
There was one thing that we did every show that we didn't do that night before we started.
We didn't do the huddle.
That's the one time we didn't do it.
We're taking too long. The audience has been waiting, and let's just go. Sort of early on. And then after that, we're like, do we need to do the huddle? And he'd say, yeah, because I don't want anything else falling off me. After that, we always did it.
Let's go see where we did the huddle.
We did the huddle right here.
That's the door. We never knew what was in there.
You mean we? So the atmosphere on tape night was always crackling. There was a lot of energy.
Awesome.
Putting on a show.
It was a fun night, but it was a really hard-working night for us. We would listen to the audience, and if a joke didn't land, even if we loved that joke, we would put our heads together and try to beat it.
I'm gonna go eat it all. How about here's where I win all my money back?
Look at that. Great.
Where is the waitress? I'm starving.
It's a buffet, man.
Oh, here's where I win all my money back.
I really enjoyed the energy of the audience.
When they would laugh at something, I would think to myself, oh, if you think that's funny, wait till you get a load of this next line. But I felt this rewarding feeling.
I felt like I was gonna die if they didn't laugh. I would sometimes say a line and they wouldn't laugh, and I would sweat. And if I didn't get the laugh I was supposed to get, I would freak out.
It would take you down. I don't remember you ever saying that.
Oh yeah, I felt like that every single night.
That's
One of the
actually
times we
that's
listened-
actually that's quite revealing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you think about it, the way he said that too, like, especially if you're someone that's paranoid like that, having that live audience can be like, that's one of the downsides to it. Yeah. Upsides is what Monica was talking about. You get a reward if they laugh, but if they don't,
yeah.
To the audience the most was when we were shooting in London. Monica and Chandler are in bed together.
Oh, brilliant!
I'm getting married today.
Morning, Ross.
I'm getting married. Oh, woohoo!
Do you think you knew I was here?
The audience went insane.
Okay, your turn. Beginning. He told me to say it. He did.
I think that moment, the original plan was they would sleep together in London. It was a brief thing, and we'd have some fun with it.
But the way the audience reacted, we realized there's more to this, and we need to pay attention.
Never done that with you before.
That was the end of the season, so we had time to really ruminate and think about it. It was such a powerful moment that we knew we had to explore it more.
I'm still on London time. Does that count?
Oh, that counts.
Oh, good.
Still at that point, didn't quite realize how far it would go. We still thought maybe it'd be fun with them doing it in secret and hiding it.
I've had a very long, hard day.
They've just returned home from London, and Monica and Chandler are trying to keep it a secret.
So thanks for having me over.
And it's funnier than anything they could have ever said.
Rach? Phoebes?
see you.
So the really great thing about Friends is they're so good. It's so fun because we, the audience, knows, but none of the rest of the cast knows.
This is from the one where everyone finds out. Ugly naked guys.
My God, I love this apartment.
That is because your eye immediately goes to the big naked man.
You better hurry up and fill out an application or I'm going to beat you to it.
Never thought I'd say this, but I'm going to go use ugly naked guy's bathroom.
Phoebe looks out the window.
Oh, look, there's Monica and Chandler. Hey, you guys, hey!
Start taking off each other's clothes.
Oh! 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 Chandler and Monica! Chandler and Monica!
Phoebe is seeing.
Oh, my God.
My eyes!
I know. Phoebe. I know, and Joey knows, but Ross doesn't know, so you have to stop screaming.
We're just so excited that you want to get this apartment!
And then he squeals.
Check it out.
Smelly cat.
Get too
Smelly
excited. I
cat.
haven't done this in a long time. So, smelly cat, what are they feeding you? They won't take you to the vet. You may not be a bed of roses, and you're no friend of those with noses.
Who's this?
On the street, and I just happened to have my guitar. Yeah.
Who's this?
Smelly Cat. It's one of my favorite songs.
Is it Lady Gaga?
Take a smelly cat for a spin. Smelly cat, smelly cat, smelly cat, smelly cat. It's not your fault. Was it okay? Yeah. Smelly cat, what are they feeding you? Smelly cat, what are they feeding you? Smelly cat, it's not your fault. Smelly cat, what are they feeding you? It's not your fault.
Wow.
Thank you. It's so great. I still think it's better when it's just me. It is. Oh, you heard it. Thank you so much for being, I don't know if this is the right way to say it, but the different one, or the one that was really herself. Thank you, and thanks for carrying it along.
There are seasons I've never seen.
Me too.
I've seen them all.
I started watching some of season 4, and he
Do you
looked
enjoy them when you watch them?
He enjoys them more than I do because I'm mortified with myself. I don't know.
You're so good.
I don't know.
Like Lisa, I hadn't seen it really in 17 years until my daughter just started watching it this past year.
It's hard to watch myself, but I feel that way about anything I do. I don't believe the acting that I'm doing. It's not true, because it was me doing it.
Yeah.
It's weird to look at myself. I'm like, I don't buy a word of it. But to watch you guys, I was just so proud to be, you know, on the show. It was so great.
Watch the episodes. I'm laughing out loud once in every scene because you all make me laugh.
That thing with the leather pants, oh my God. That was in the kitchen with Marina. We were eating dinner, and Friends is on. And I'm like, oh, look at that. Let's see which one it is. It happened to be the one with the leather pants, and it was really, really, really funny. Pulling the pants up and like slipping and smacking yourself in the head. I know you. It was all so calculated. It was brilliant.
Be specific about which one, but I know I'm part of the Geller family. I'm neurotic as hell, and I wear overly tight trousers.
Jon Snow.
I think one of the reasons Friends is so funny is the fact that these 6 actors are masters of physical comedy. There's a scene with David Schwimmer where Ross has decided not to pay for the delivery service, start taking the couch up the stairs, and quite quickly everyone gets into trouble. This is not something that's going to go up the stairs. And David Schwimmer starts telling them to pivot. I mean, the thing about that scene is it's so simple. If you were to see it on the page initially, it's 3 actors carrying a couch up a stairwell. Nothing really in that dialogue suggests anything massively comic. What they do in that time in carrying that couch up those stairs is one of the funniest things I've seen on TV.
Do you remember what color you were?
Yellow.
Blue. I never looked at it.
You looked.
I used the cordless.
Remember when you tripped? He looked at his mark.
I tripped on that. The second time I came in and looked, I'm running, Phoebes, check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. Phoebes, check it out. Third time I went to pull the chair over and the chair fell over. Final time you came in.
It was like somebody's getting a laugh. I can't handle it.
Phoebes, check it out, check it out, check it out.
Hi, Jess.
Yetis are smooth talkers. That's why, they are smooth talkers. That's why you never see any pictures.
Cannot play at our wedding. Be like when he rapped at my bat mitzvah.
Bat mitzvah.
Your butt mitzvah.
Thank you. What? What do you have that's good? I can't believe I just looked right at you. I'm so sorry. I can't believe Emma's still asleep.
I know. What are we going to do?
Freaking troll.
Ah, I win. The is that?
I don't know whether that was genuine or not. Because watching this reunion now, you realize Swimmer is actually like that. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, he's like really-
effing and all sorts of stuff, yeah?
What is that? That's fire.
The game's over. Take off your robe.
Okay, I mean.
No! That was your idea, you remember that?
She carries that tray to the doctor because
That's
if she
funny.
doesn't, people die.
Oh, that's amazing.
Lisa, your laugh. Oh my God.
No, it's the greatest thing in the world.
Infectious laugh in the world.
It's the most infectious.
When you look back, who had the loudest laugh? Oh, really?
Lisa.
Really, Lisa Kudrow had the loudest.
Yeah.
Enjoyable laugh ever. Laughs like
My God! I can't believe you didn't say me.
Oh, of course, Janice.
Maggie Wheeler! Everybody is jealous! Maggie, if you perch on the corner here, Jen, you come back in. If you perch in here for us. Thank you for being here. Let's talk about Janice for a moment. Where did Janice
come from? I got the audition sides across my fax machine. It said fast talking New Yorker. Thought, you know, I know her. She lives in me. That's it.
You love me, Chandler Bing.
Oh, no, I don't.
Something deep in your soul calls out to me like a foghorn. Janice, Janice. You want me. You need me. You can't live without.
Matthew Perry is so funny. The minute I set eyes on him, I thought, oh God, I'm gonna lose this character needs a laugh because I'm not gonna be able to get through a single scene with this guy. And I just looked at him and I went, and that was it. It was just born in the moment. Thank you, Matthew, for inspiring that. Anyway, everybody, oh my God! It's the Friends reunion!
Bless you, Maggie Wheeler, everybody. A treat. Now, I should say there was somebody very, very special who couldn't be here, but so desperately wanted to be part
Gunther.
of the show. He's
Gunther.
joining us on Zoom right now. Ladies and
I
gentlemen.
was going to say he's joining us from here. I was like, what the hell?
No, someone that is actually alive and couldn't be there.
Oh. Oh. I was like,
Please
God.
welcome James Michael Tyler. It's here. It's Gunther.
Ah, he was alive. Ah, he was still alive there.
Oh, he must have been still alive there.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Good to see you all. Look great.
Tell us about your experience making the show.
It was the most memorable 10 years of my life. Could not have imagined just a better experience. These guys were fantastic. It was just a joy to work with them.
Rachel?
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
May 5th. Why?
I'm just making a list of people's birthdays.
Oh, mine's December.
Yeah, whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen,
the
James
goat.
Michael Tyler.
Gunther the goat.
It's impossible not to realize and see that you're all young, hot. It's inconceivable to me that there weren't perhaps off-screen romances.
I mean, David, first season.
First season, I had a major crush on Jen. And I think we both, at some point, we were both crushing hard on each other, but one of us was always in a relationship, and we never crossed that boundary.
Bullshit.
I'm kidding.
In other words, Matt was obviously saying that they also hooked up. And he knows.
I remember saying one time to David, it's going to be such a bummer if the first time you and I actually kiss is going to be on national television. Sure enough, first time we kissed was in that coffee shop. We just channeled all of our adoration and love for each other into Ross and Rachel.
You okay? Blowing anyone else's mind.
That scene in the coffee house when their first kiss. No, I watched it the other day and I was weeping at the tension. It was just palpable. It was just perfect. I'm so glad you guys didn't, because I don't know. Well, you would just been great actors, but man, that was something.
We're really just not great actors.
Rachel's putting up chairs. Ross enters.
Hi.
I didn't get a cat.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's actually 100% completely the opposite of interesting.
All right, I get it, Ross.
You had no right to tell me you ever had feelings for me. I was doing great with Julie before I found out about you.
You think it's easy for me to see you with Julie?
You should have said something before I met her.
And how come you never said anything to me?
It was never a good time. It's not like I didn't try, Rachel, but things got in the way. Like Italian guys, or ex-fiancé, or Italian guys.
There was one Italian guy, okay?
Hey, I don't need this right now. It's too late. I'm with somebody else, okay? I'm happy. This ship has sailed.
I don't need your stupid ship.
Oh, I got closure. Rachel locks the 3 locks on the front door. And she stops, leans on a table and drops her head. When she looks up, she's startled to see Ross at the door. They hold each other's gaze. She steps slowly towards the door. She unlocks the first lock, the second, the third.
Try the bottom one.
Ross rushes in, grabs her, and they kiss.
On the very first year or two, you know, when we had breaks from rehearsal, there were moments we would like cuddle on a couch or something. We would just spoon. How did not everyone know we're crushing on each other?
We knew.
Yeah, we knew.
Thanks. We couldn't do anything about it.
If you had, right, and it didn't work out, it would not have probably been as great.
Go down and ask each of you, and this is just a simple yes or no. Were Ross and Rachel on a break?
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we were on a break.
Yeah, I go with them. What they say.
We had amazing guest stars. These people that we were all massive fans of. Danny DeVito.
Someone call for the long arm of the law.
Oh, that was so funny.
I remember Ben Stiller.
What are you quacking about? Ooh, quack, quack, Donald Dodo.
Julia Roberts. And who enjoyed Julia Roberts?
Come on.
Your fella, Brad.
Pitt came, did one.
Rachel Green. I hate her, Ross. I hate her.
Of course, we had one of my idols, Sean Penn.
Aren't you gonna give me a kiss?
Okay, I will. But right after you have to tell me who the hell you are.
And then we get the script, and of course, I realize I'm a potato. Here I'm thinking greatest actor in the world, and I'm a potato.
Oh my God, you're Sputnik.
Marry her.
Now, there's been some incredibly memorable outfits and costumes over the 10 seasons of Friends. We thought we'd take a look at some of those costumes with our very own Friends reunion fashion show. Please welcome to the stage, Cara Delevingne. Cara is modeling Rachel's bridesmaid dress from Barry and Mindy's wedding.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Modeling Ross's leather pants from season 5, Cindy Crawford. very tight pants. He got them on. He couldn't get them off again. And I think it's Sputnik time. I know when you think of Sputnik, you think Justin Bieber.
Oh my god.
Look at that, Justin Bieber, ladies and gentlemen. He's even managed to make that look cool. Perhaps the most famous look of them all, it's Santa's half-Jewish friend. It's the holiday
Armadillo. Oh my god.
Cara Delevingne as the holiday armadillo. That's amazing. This surely is a high point in her modeling career. Work it, work it. And ladies and gentlemen, wearing all of Chandler's clothes, it's Matt LeBlanc.
You are so cute.
Could he be wearing any more clothes?
Oh god.
The Friends finale and their farewell party. Tonight, the cast is taking the last episode of their historic sitcom. Just hours, the show that made TV must-see must end.
The show is about that time in your life when your friends are your family. Once you have family of your own, it's no longer that time. So the show came, I think, to a natural end.
It was really important for us to end everyone in a good place. Monica and Chandler were going to have their babies. Phoebe was going to be happy and had a life. I want one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she married Ant-Man. She married Ant-Man.
There was some discussion in the writer's room about, do we really want Ross and Rachel to get together? We discussed perhaps sort of ambivalent endings, and we went, no, this is Friends. People have been waiting 10 years to see this couple get together. We've got to give them what they want. We just have to find a way to do it so the journey is unexpected.
No, no! Did you get off the plane?
I got off the plane.
The night itself was very difficult to get through.
I really wanted to savor every minute of it. I knew it was going to end, and I didn't want it to end.
Adios, arrivederci, au revoir. Take one, 5 cameras.
Should we get some coffee?
Sure. Where?
I wonder where.
The minute it was over,
I just kind of went to pieces.
Yeah, it was a lot of crying that night.
I don't know how we got through actual scenes. That was nice. It was private.
I feel emotional about it now. It was the end of 10 years of relationships. I mean, we were really, really proud of the show, but like anything good, it's sad when it's over.
That night, right after I called Rap, sets immediately started to be taken down because there was a pilot that was coming into the stage the next day.
It's like seeing someone pack up your childhood home. It's gone.
We ended up with an impromptu party where everybody just stayed on set and sat there, and we ordered pizza and beer. People signed the flats. It's an incredibly lovely, moving night.
We all signed this.
There's mine.
What? What is it? I shit here. That's right. There's
Of course that's you.
The best 10 years of my life. Love
That's
to
me.
all.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That is nice. Not as nice as mine.
No. We're here now. All six of you. Lisa, has it crossed your mind about, you know, well, maybe we could do another episode, do a movie?
No. No, because that's all up to Marta and David. I once heard them say, and I completely agree, that they ended the show very nicely. Everyone's lives are very nice. I don't want anyone's happy ending unraveled. Also, at my age, to be, say, like Floopy, stop. You have to stop.
Where do you think your characters would be today?
Rachel, I think did we get married? Let's say we got married.
Sure.
I think we ended up getting married and we had some kids. We still, you know, played with Bones.
Paleontology.
She gets Joey every time. I don't know why.
Playing with the bone.
Where are Monica and Chandler?
Monica is still really competitive. They're probably not even in, they're probably graduated, but she still is in charge of the bake sale. She just got to keep things going, and you are making me laugh every day.
Just wanted to make sure I factored in there somewhere.
He's married to Mike. They're probably in Connecticut. They had kids, and she was like the advocate for her kids who were a little different and all the other kids who were just a little different. In the arts program and the music thing and all that.
Where's Joey?
I think you probably open a sandwich shop in Venice Beach.
Oh, I wish he would. I wish he would.
That'd be great.
It's Courtney Cox, my sister on the show.
This will be the last time that we're ever asked about the show as a group. We're not going to do this again in 15 more years. We're not waiting so long to have a dinner.
We'll not wait that long to get together.
I have really enjoyed today. I knew it was going to be awesome to see. They did not take into account was being back on the sets and in this environment, and it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Let's also state that I don't cry like this when we get together and have dinners.
No, Jen never cries.
No.
It was an incredible time. Everything came together. We became best friends. The chemistry, the whole thing. It was life-changing, and it forever will be. Not just for us, but for people who watch it. It's just such a great feeling to carry forever. I'm really thankful, and I love you guys so much.
I love you so much.
Me too. It's Courtney.
It's Courtney.
After the show was over, at a party or any kind of social gathering, if one of us bumped into each other, that was it. That was the end of the night. Sat with the person all night long. Apologize to the people you were with, but they had to understand you had met somebody special to you, and you were going to talk to that person for the rest of the night. And that's the way.
I'm not laughing, I'm crying because it's so true.
Works with all of us. It's just the way it is. No, I'm gonna cry now.
Got a piece of a Kleenex.
Thanks, I'll take it.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of Friends.
There you go. There you go.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
Oh, that was very emotive.
I think even at times myself, I just finished watching the TV series. Even at times myself, I felt like, oh, that's sad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You felt a little bit of sadness because it's like,
well, you spend basically 10 years of your life.
Yeah.
Doing the same thing every day, just like spending time with these people that are basically your friends in real life.
Yeah.
And it becomes like your routine. You see them every day because you work with them. But it's exactly what we were saying at the end of Friends when we watched the last episode. That's what happens in real life too. When you have friends that you meet them before you are in a relationship, more likely than not, you will end up separating after you have your partner or you have children or whatever. It always happens
because school too. You got to realize school is very similar to Friends, where every single day you're meeting them.
You're meeting them, and exactly you see them every day because it's like you have to go there every day.
Yeah.
But then when you have your life, you find a job, and maybe one of your friends finds a job opportunity somewhere else, and they move, and maybe you'll never see them again, or you'll end up seeing them every 3-4 years.
Yep.
And that's really what happened at the end of Friends. Even them, who became best friends in the show, had to part ways, and they stopped seeing each other every day, and it was, wow, I can't imagine how hard it would have been to record that last episode, that last scene when they have to say goodbye. Mostly because they also have a live audience there. It's like they're doing theater, even though they're not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was really, really emotive, and I enjoyed it a lot. It went by so fast. I mean, 99 minutes. Very quick.
Yeah.
I love seeing them now and seeing, like, the Gellers, the mom and the dad, and seeing like Janice and all the characters there is very nice. And
that was amazing when Janice came in.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and I didn't realize Gunther was still alive here. I thought
In there, yeah, but you could see that he was battling.
Yeah,
something,
he was.
so.
He was very sick. Yeah, that's probably why he couldn't be there.
Yeah.
Wow, no, it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I didn't watch it before because this came out when Dylan and I started watching it Friends together, and I thought, oh, we'll watch it together when we finish Friends.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe.
I think what's interesting to me is the fact that Ross and Rachel actually was having a thing in real life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think maybe that's what added to the sort of like
the connection.
Not necessarily the connection, but that sort of build up, yeah, that sort of like how can I say it? That sort of like that love friction, yeah, that you know what I mean? Like they wanted each other.
Yeah.
And I think that's what added to the characters sort of like acting towards one another, why it was so strong. Because then all of a sudden, you know what I mean, because the writers have written, oh, okay, we've got to put them as breaking up. You have them breaking up. All of a sudden they're breaking up and it's like, oh, that connection was so strong, and then all of a sudden, nah, we're broken up.
Yeah.
And then for 2 seasons, it's like, no, we've broken up. And then for another 2 seasons, like, well, maybe they get back together, maybe they don't. Maybe don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found that fascinating how the both of them were somewhat, you could say, I believe Matt, yeah, when he said bullshit. I believe that they were. Anyway. Yeah, something about this that really blew your mind. What blew your mind?
What blew my mind?
Yeah, inside of the reunion.
I don't know.
What blew my mind is just the fact that how many in a TV show, just how many fans there truly are. You know what I mean? How many people have watched Friends?
Yeah, maybe you're right. How there's people, it's been translated to so many different languages.
12 different
and
languages.
There's people, everyone, like around the world, even famous people know about it. Everyone does. How Martha and what's the other guy's name? The creators, Martha Kaufman and I can't remember that guy's name.
Yeah.
How they were broke, to saying that we were broke and we decided to make a TV series based on people we know.
Yeah.
How one day you just have an idea, you know what I mean, and even
they went with
even Jennifer Aniston, she was recording in another TV show, and the guy told her, "This show is not going to make you famous."
Yeah. And then when he's like, the idiot's like, oh, and today in the crowd, and I was like, oh no, I was like, oh no, please don't tell me the director's there.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so that's just an idea like that, and you go forward with it, and it goes that big that basically everyone knows about it.
Yeah.
Everyone around the world, so many languages. And also what I find fascinating is how it's helped people battle through different situations
I
in
said
life.
that with TV series.
You know what I mean?
People don't realize that with TV series.
People that had like suicidal thoughts, or they were going through a bad moment in life.
Yeah.
You just sit down and watch them. It's what I was saying. You don't even have to be there focused 100% on the TV show.
To me, that's not a shock, because I understand from the comment section when we were reacting to it how people are towards Friends.
Yeah.
And I can understand why. You know what I mean?
And that's why you see Friends. I mean, come on, it's been how many years? 2004, 20 years since it ended.
And some of those people they interviewed watched it last year.
And some people, like you go to places like the Royal Show here in Australia, and you see Friends things like everywhere. You can buy the Royal Show bags, and you see shirts and pens and everywhere. You can buy plushies, you can buy mugs, you can buy anything. Still, up to this day, usually after a couple of years, like when TV shows are on TV and they're still happening, you find things everywhere. But once they end, they start to die slowly, and then people forget about them, and you don't see things anymore. But with Friends, you go anywhere, and it's there.
Yeah.
It's there. You talk
Absolutely
to
agree.
anyone about Friends, and they will know what TV show you're talking about. Even your nieces, they watch it, and they're 10 years old, and they still like it and watch it. So it's like a TV show that it's going to keep going for years and years and years in the future.
Yeah.
Because it makes anyone feel good. You know what I mean? It's like a feel good TV show.
Absolutely agree.
And that's what I like about it. You're alone at home. You feel like, oh, I put it like all people do. They turn the TV on to hear someone talking in the background, so it's not all silent.
Yeah.
Friends.
Yeah.
You probably not focused 100%, but you look up every now and then, and you laugh, and then you continue doing whatever you're doing. And that's what is so amazing about it.
Yeah, I think something like the reunion was the final thing for Friends. You don't need a. I mean, we have Joey to watch, which we are going to do. But you don't need another Friends TV series. You know what I mean?
It'll be weird now.
Yeah.
Mostly now that Matthew Perry's not there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It'll be really weird too.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have done it a couple of years after it ended.
Yeah.
But now it's just.
That was the time to do it if they were going to do it.
If they were going to do it.
A year and a half afterwards, yeah. But yeah,
and please don't do that where you like do a recreation of the original and change the actors.
It's bound to happen.
Don't do
There's
that.
bound to happen a recreation of Friends. It's bound to happen.
Don't. I hate it. I hate when they do recreations.
It will happen. It will happen.
No.
But you can say don't do it, but it will happen.
But it won't be. It won't be the same. It won't be. I personally wouldn't. If they change the actors, I wouldn't watch it.
Yeah. No, it will happen. They will recreate
I don't think
Friends.
As a fan, 100%. I wouldn't watch it.
Yeah, I know you probably won't, but they will do it.
Yeah,
they will do it, but not them. Not them. Someone else. Another company will. You know that's what happens.
Yeah,
that's what happens.
Well, I personally won't watch it.
Yeah,
because it's not the same.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I said the same thing about Big Bang Theory too. They'll do that as well once that one's done.
Yeah.
Well, now that it's done. Well, it's done, isn't it? How long ago was the last one?
Yeah, it was finished years ago.
I know. We saw that it ended on Google when we first looked at it. So, all right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy it. Let us know in the comment section down below. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll speak soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.